And starting in this one, Logan Allen. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. And that's way high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's your strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Andrew Vaughn now. And foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. On a line, base hit.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slater, the runner at third. Vargas on at second with 2 down. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Sean Burke. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
Left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
That one almost got him.
Hey.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Next offering upstairs. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Scoreless after one. Back now at Progressive Field. And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. That's to third, Ramirez. Over to first. One out in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 8, shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Amaya. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And a count 1-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, two down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is hammered right field. Back there. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No outs, runner at first. Now here's Nolan Jones. Left-hand batter waits. Well struck right field. And it's gone! Home run! And this place is rocking. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run, 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, well, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. 3-2 now. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Brian.
So man aboard.
Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Throw to second.
Strike.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep
In time to Vaughn. And that is the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Here in Cleveland, top half of the 3rd inning. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Two balls, one
Movement
strike.
in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Smith also throwing. The delivery to Robert. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
First baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first.
He's out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
That play
Now
won't be
batting,
trending on social media
designated
later
hitter,
on, but it's
Austin
still
Slater.
important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Austin Slater stands in. And it
Two
is
balls,
2-1.
one strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Step off throw to first.
He's good.
Slater dives back in safely. In the air, left side. Kwan heads after it. Brings it in, and that is that. The White Sox lead one. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new
Number
pitcher,
47.
Bryce Wilson. This is his
Bryce
fifth
Wilson.
appearance of the year. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Left fielder.
He's kind of an outlier,
Stephen
especially when guys are
Kwan.
consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And
That's a
that
ball.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff
Perfect.
walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Now it's Jose
Third
Ramirez.
baseman,
He's
Jose
hitting for that pop.
Ramirez.
Came out of the gates really strong.
Just
Oh, that's
missed.
just out.
Action in the pen down there. Number 64 appears to be getting loose. The 2-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going gone. The 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Carlos Santana. The next pitch
Ball
misses, and now 3-1. There's a strike.
2. Count full.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout.
Now
You've got to be
batting,
better at the plate right there. At least to
designated
foul something
hitter,
off, extend that at bat.
Manzardo.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 balls.
This guy's got
2
such a
strikes.
good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now batting. Right
2
fielder,
outs, base is empty.
Jhonkensy
And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy
Noel.
Noel.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That one misses. Now 2-2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jones.
Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Noel off of first with 2 away. Goes down looking. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And here is Sosa to the plate. That's down and in.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. His second of the year. It's 5-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Corey Lee.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive. Arias tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Michael A. Taylor.
Here's the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Amaya. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Lined into left center, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Pitching for Chicago.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Jonathan Cannon. This is his third time out this year. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias.
The shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Tuckman flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
There, now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Austin Hedges stands in. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offense.
A swing and a miss that retires the side, and that'll do it. Guardians fail to score. They're up 5-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kevin Bonilla. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Back to the top of the order. So here's Robert now.
Ball 2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting the first baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now here is Andrew Vaughn. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Robert comes in to score. It's 5-2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Digging in, Austin Slater. Liner, base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Kevin Bonilla out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase. A chance at his first save of the year. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Tying run at the plate. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first base line to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Stepping in, Lenny Sosa. Down the line, and it's foul.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And now,
Up
Corey
next for the
Lee.
White Sox, catcher Corey Lee.
Two outs. That one missing inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Clase is just 1 strike away.
3-2.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.